And you know another thing, I gotta throw this in here real quick. I've ridden the Street Glide a lot. I've ridden the Street Bob a lot more. But one thing I've noticed, I mean, it's like everybody wants to know, what's the difference? What's the difference? I mean, because I understand, okay, I get it. Not everybody's blessed to the point where they have 2 Harley Davidson motorcycles. Both of them relatively new. I get that. And I'm not judging anyone who doesn't. And I respect the questions that come in, you know, pertaining to both of them. What are the differences? You know, why do you love the Street Bob so much? Why do you hate on the Street Glide? Well, first off, let me say, if I come across as hating on the Street Glide, I don't intend it to be that way. I know that every vehicle has a soul, and she doesn't hear me talk like this. And I don't know, maybe I've said this many times on my video. I don't mean to be hateful. I don't. It's like I said that one time in that one video. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's a good rule of thumb to go by in life in general. The difference for me, I can feel the difference. It's like, I was thinking a while ago, it's like, why is there not a cruise control on a Street Bob? You know, that would have been easy for, I think, I mean, I don't know, maybe not. That would have been easy for Harley Davidson to throw that in. I don't know, make you pay another $1,000 probably, $500, whatever it is. But there's no option for cruise control. I mean, no factory real option for cruise control that I know of for Street Bob. They have this throttle adjustment screw down here, and I'll throw in a video of that here. They have this throttle adjustment screw right here where you less tension, more tension. It's literally a screw that holds the throttle. And see, right now I've got a little bit of tension on it, so it's holding the throttle. But I can go back and forward, but if I hit on the brakes, I still have got the same amount of throttle attached. So, I mean, it's not safe. There's a reason they don't put cruise control on a bull's horns, okay? I'm not a bull rider, but I grew up around those kind of people, and they're some of the best in the world. And there's a reason why you don't put cruise control. God didn't put cruise control on a bull's horns. It's because you want to feel that visceral action. You have to know how to, I don't know, maybe it's a bad example, but you need to feel this bike. You need to feel the wind in your face. For you to put this on cruise control would be like putting a recliner on a dirt bike. You don't do that. On the Street Glide, cruise control is a must. It's heavy. You have to deal with it in the corners. You have to sit there and hold it up at the red light. It gets hot. It starts to burn in your legs. But yet, it turns you on because you have the radio. You have the windshield. You have the, whatever that's all else that's in the, cruise control. And on the Street Glide, it's right here. Boom, pow. Let go. But it's adaptive. Of course, the Street Glide right now would be driving itself, basically. I just got to balance it back and forth. But this one, you ride this one, baby. You ride this one, baby, and you feel it. And is the Street Bob more uncomfortable on long trips than the Street Glide? Of course it is. Yes, it is more uncomfortable. Is the riding experience better? Yes. Of course it is. So, for those of you who are looking into whether or not to buy a basic bitch, you're not a bitch, don't worry. With a visceral experience, hands-on, I can feel your heartbeat experience. Let's get it open, wild open roads. I don't know all the commercials, whatever. Or get a street glide, which is basically a car with no top. There, I said it. There, I said it. Or a road glide. You know, it fits some of those. You know, if you're married and you have a wife that wants to ride, you know, it's going to be way more comfortable for her. If you ride long distances, which everybody's like, I'm a real biker, I ride long distances. I mean, go get a road glide. Go get a street glide. I'm just telling you right now. See this? See this? I don't know. I guess I would tell somebody if you're, I don't know even where I'm going with this. I just wanted to express this. The last thing I want to say. This is a 103 twin cam with a 6-speed transmission, 2016. My street glide is a 2017 Milwaukee 8 with a 6-speed transmission. When I get on the interstate on this, I'm pinned back like I'm in a Mustang. When I get on the interstate in my street glide, I feel it. I mean, it's fast, it's all good, but man, it's so heavy. It's like, well, I got the 114. Well, I got the 117. Well, I got this, I got that, I got, you know, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but the black road glide that everybody knows that was souped up. The one that broke down. What do you think he was going for? He's going for that visceral action. He wants to feel it. The Street Bob's got it. Put a Vance and Hines tuner on it, you got it. Anyways, I get on the interstate with this. I can feel it, and I get up to speed. And a lot of times I haven't even shifted into 6th gear. There's a difference in the gearing, obviously. You can look that up. So on the street glide, I get up and I go to set the cruise, and I'm ready to shift into 6th gear, but it's not there. I'm already in the 6th gear. On this, and I'm like, and I start to level out the throttle because I'm already good. And then I've got another gear. I mean, it's like, what? It's that big a difference. I'm just saying. So keep that in mind. You guys, if you're, you know, looking into buying a bike, and you're, you know, I don't know, man, maybe you're not single. Maybe you just want to ride by yourself. Maybe you want to take somebody with you. Who cares? Whatever. You got to ride a Street Bob. You got to ride a Sportster. You got to get on a visceral bike, like a hands-on, like I can feel you, baby, here we are bike. Before, you know, it's like everybody says, not everybody, but lots of people say, what is some good advice for somebody who's never ridden a motorcycle on the street, or actually never ridden a motorcycle at all and wants to ride a street bike for the first time? My number one advice for somebody who's never ridden a motorcycle and wants to ride a street bike, or a bike ridden on the street or road for the first time, don't. Get you a dirt bike. Get a dirt bike. Get like a YZ or KX or a CR or an RM 125. Learn how to go through those gears. Wreck it a few times. Do it in the dirt. You will thank me later. Because when you get out here on the roads and safety matters, and you're on that incline and you got to take off from a stop with people waiting behind you and your bike's hot and you're nervous, and you got all your friends around you and there's people in the crosswalk, you're gonna have to take off perfectly. And I'm telling you right now, there's no replacement for good education when it comes to that, and the education will be muscle memory, and it'll all come from right here and right here. Brake control. Which gear are you in? Mind control. Understanding your motorcycle. That's why I'm saying to everybody out there, if you don't know what you want, go ride a dirt bike. Rip it up, man. That's what those things are made for. Just watch out for the trees, because that'll hurt. That's a bad day. Been there too. But it's all about control. Understand how much power is going to be, you know, presented to your waist up when you pull your throttle back half an inch, because it changes. Anyways, guys, I hope you got something from this. We will see you soon.